Hello, my name is Phil, and this is the a technology assignment. First question is, why have you chosen to become a teacher, or perhaps it has chosen you? I've chosen to become a teacher. I don't feel like it has chosen me, rather it just happened as the way life turned out. I feel like I chose it for my love of communicating and connecting with people while at the same time being able to do things that I love. One of those things that I love is soccer. So I thought if I could be around that some of the time, that would be extra special for me, and I wouldn't always have to feel like a job. I see teaching as part of my journey in experiencing connection, community, and wholeness. But through teaching in multiple platforms, I would like to teach college, that's physical activity classes, particularly the soccer class, like I just mentioned, and also do a mixture of that plus online classes. I feel like if I can do a mixture of both, I can communicate and connect with people in person for the PE classes and online through email, text, FaceTime, etc. for the online classes. Also, through this mixture, a sense of multiple communities can be established. There'll be one community that is face-to-face, in person, and another that is online through video, text, email, etc. By doing in-person and online teaching, I will feel like I will see teaching as a part of a journey, and a journey where I can reach complete wholeness for me, as I will be in two different environments, the online and the physical in person. I think I will be less bored, with more options, more flexible. Just I feel like things will be different all the time. I won't always be going to the same place. That's just me personally. As my end goal, of course. Second question about resiliency. First of all, resiliency can be described as our attempt to deal with a lack of connection, community, and wholeness. It's the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and toughness. There was one personal experience of mine where I had to demonstrate resiliency. It was a job I accepted in college, and I had to take the job basically with zero experience. A job that I didn't sign up for. I accepted a job as a news assistant editor originally. On the first day, the head news editor didn't show up, so I had to take the place with zero experience. I was not a communication or journalist major, is what I'm trying to get to. I was from a different major, so that even pushed me even further back in the learning curve. As most people were communication majors, journalism majors. They took classes, they knew what they were doing a little, and I didn't. It was also a small newsroom, meaning all the other members were practically new, even the managers. But so I and my fellow colleagues had to stay resilient. We had to learn everything as we went, trying to manage each other and people who worked for us, because I had writers, about 10 of them of my own, and I had to remain resilient as I was learning how to do my job and teaching them and guiding them. I seek guidance from a teacher. I seek guidance from my mother. I spent extra hours at night in order to get on course and manage my time, and that's how I got through it. The next question about about ways to anticipate having to exercise this resiliency as a teacher. I feel like the biggest thing to anticipate in a classroom, it's different because you're working with so many people at once, so you have to take that into consideration. I think the biggest thing for me is to be patient. There'll be many times where some students cannot grasp a concept or skill or they'll disobey, or they'll interrupt. And if you anticipate these actions and understand that patience is the key to pull through, I will tell myself always to remain calm and resilient with things such as kindness, and give a student to give them an option to move forward objectively in a positive way. My faith doesn't seem to intersect with my role as a teacher because I don't really personally practice religion much. However, after learning many things at APU in faith integration and other discussions, I feel like kindness and caring towards people would help me prevail as it relates to characteristics of Christianity. So in that way, it does intersect with my role as a teacher in the sense of kindness and caring towards people. Next question: have there been significant cultural beliefs or experiences which have influenced my desire to become a teacher? There hasn't really been significant cultural beliefes. However, you could say, well, there's been experiences. One, very general, I've taken a lot of online classes in my undergrad and now graduate classes, and I've enjoyed them a lot, and I just always thought like what it would be, I would really enjoy being on the other end teaching some of them. And also I've also enjoyed PE in junior high and high school, so I would think it'd be really fun to teach them and be on the other end. And then most importantly, I've enjoyed college physical activity classes such as a soccer class, and that would be my dream to get a chance to teach one of those myself one day. There's not much in the question about social justice and injustice being an impact. In terms of social injustice and teaching and impact, I just believe in fairness and equality of democracy with rights and responsibility, which is pretty much what justice is. And just the reasonableness of the way people should be treated, and I want to practice that in my future classroom community. The next question is about my educational philosophy and how it's been impacted through my educational K-12 experience. My current educational philosophy has always revolved around respect. I think the number one rule in a classroom, and most workplaces, should be to always respect yourself, but respect the people around you. It should go both ways is what I'm trying to say. Hand in hand, both ways, with the students and each other, the teacher and their colleagues, other teachers, and of course the teacher and the student. I think this has been impacted by my educational experience in my K-12 observation hours, as I have witnessed respect displayed firsthand by my host teacher. I've learned even more values of his philosophy, such as kindness, humbleness, and I would like to add those to my current philosophy with respect. I want to add kindness and humbleness based on what I've learned from him. My philosophy has also changed by my experience thus far at APU. More classes I take, the more classes I learn how acceptance to everyone can go a long way. And I think through viewing my host teacher at observation hours, taking classes at APU, my philosophy has evolved and grown from just respect to also now kindness, humbleness, and acceptance to all. Thank you.